Regina Daniels and NED, these two married couples are washing their dirty pants in the public domain. Now, what is happening? We have seen multiple videos of domestic violence of Regina Daniels being seen in that video. And now NED came out to say that Regina is never like that. She is doing drugs. And a lot of people attacked NED for saying that as a man, you are supposed to protect your home, no matter how disgusting your home is. Now, it also came again when the mother was threatening, shouting that they are going to give a showdown to NED. Now, everything is getting messier. People are putting up their opinions, their comments on the case of Regina Daniels, and also the brother was arrested. Now, let's talk about what is currently happening. VDM also spoke about the issues, putting up his opinion on what is actually happening, and blamed specifically the mother of Regina Daniels, which is Regina Daniels. He blamed her specifically because the girl was too young before she got into marriage. She did not explore, she did not have the experience that adults have or youth has before getting into marriage. You see, so VDM decided, okay, he is going to do one thing. He called NED. That's what we are going to look at. And right now, what has come on that, Regina Daniels has stated something on her snaps. And also, NED came out with a lot of explanation in a video of some domestic assault on his domestic staffs and children. We are going to dive into all those sisters. Hey, this is Yawa TV. If today is your first time watching me on this platform, don't leave, don't go anywhere. Just sit down, boko, and listen to whatever is happening, the full story over here. Do me one favor, like the channel and or subscribe to the channel. Let's dive right into the details. All right, so as we can all know that there's a domestic violence, and right now the marital condition of NED and Regina Daniels is at stake right now, and they are washing their dirty pants at Publix. Now, VDM spoke about the issue, and this is what VDM said. VDM said that what Regina Daniels' mother is saying that there's no money, there's nothing like money. NED wants a high star to boost his low star. That isn't the case. There's nothing like a high star. If NED wasn't a billionaire, they would have first place go close to him. So he was a rich man, a billionaire before meeting Regina Daniels. And also saying that Regina Daniels give NED $50,000 to fund his political career. There's no big deal. But Regina Daniels wasn't worth $50,000 before marrying NED. They should get that point straight. And he blamed the mother of causing all these things. The one that destroyed all the lives of Regina Daniels or causing all what is happening right now is Regina Daniels, the mother of Regina Daniels. That's what VDM is saying. And also emphasizes that the two should come together and settle this matter. Let's watch what VDM said.
Before we go into the Regina Daniels story and the particular one where made me say yes, something they go on.
A crown. You wanted somebody with high star so that they can boost your falling star. You wanted a high star to boost your falling star. I swallowed it, I kept it. I was covering you. Now you said you have the same way you went up, you will come down. Yes. If you think you can bite the finger that fed you, you will go. People say money. Which money? Which money? Because I cover you. Regina will come out by Odogu. You are making it to feel like feel funky. When you go for this, how much did Regina give to you?
50K.
How much did Regina give you? $50,000.
$50,000.
That's not the contract that gets you to support the election.
All right, so Madam Regina Daniels' mother, from what I understand, are you trying to tell us that Regina Daniels married NED out of love? NED is so cute. She fell in love with his broad shoulders. That's why she married him. Because you're saying that Regina Daniels she funded him with $50,000, blah, 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 blah. And then you said Regina Daniels, NED was looking for somebody with a high star. And Regina Daniels had high star. And then she supported NED with a high star to his low star. Madam, if NED was not a billionaire, you will not go close to him. Do you understand? You people saw his money and you decided to go there. So leave this talk about high star, whatever. Do you understand? Regina Daniels don't get $50,000 when NED meet her. We all know this thing. So all this narrative where you won't start. Mama, just leave that narrative. Number two, you see whatever thing Regina Daniels is going through now, it's people like you where be the mama, now we will blame, and all the elders where they are around Regina Daniels. You people didn't let the young girl to enjoy life. You didn't let her to explore this world. You people just saw one big man somewhere and decided to do a link up and convince the girl to go into something that early. That girl did not explore. What did Regina, even up till now, what did Regina Daniels know about life? When I push that girl rush enter that kind of marriage that early age. You people took advantage of the girl's naivety as the parents and as the elder sisters or the elder. You took advantage of her. She was a young, naive girl. Where the star? She's a star. When I just say, oh yeah, the girl a fine girl. Yes, when I do the okay. When I say the man get interest. It's the one I tell the girl, make the girl wait. Make she mature. Make she understand life. Make she explore. When I call her, get married. Now all these things they happen. Instead of you people to calm down. The girl is depressed. The girl is going through a lot. She's even going through more than you people under the clean family. It's not by gara gara. When I don't push the girl, it don't happen. Now is the best way to balance everything. This thing is just a misunderstanding, and pride and ego don't enter. So the people around these people, I would tell you to actually advise them. If she wants to get a divorce, she does not want to be with Ned anymore, they should do it in a legal way. Everybody part ways. But you see the way you people are going now, this girl be like taking bomb. You understand? This girl like this now wounded lion. If you not push this girl small, wait till this girl will release. I know say na smally. She no go think twice before she drop her. So Ned camp, una need to be careful. Even the Regina camp, una need to be careful. You understand?
Now, we all can clearly see what VDM's opinion is. So VDM decided to do one thing to know what is actually happening, because the brother of Regina Daniels, which is Sami, was also arrested. And people say that arrest was issued by Senator NED. Yes, it was issued by him. We all know. He stated that that guy was threatening him, criminal intimidation, theft, criminal conspiracy, distraction of properties. So that was the main reason why that guy was arrested. He wasn't just at one time arrested. He was invited, but he refused to show up. Then a court issued with a warrant for his arrest. That was the due process. You see, so VDM decided to call him, and he called him and listened to his side of the story. And he said, yes, there's another warrant of arrest for the Rita Daniels, which is Regina Daniels' mother. Yes, indeed, he has to arrest Regina Daniels' mother, because that woman has destroyed what he has been hiding for long. That woman actually said his son in the UK died because of drugs, which is not true. That guy died because of heart failure. You see, so because of that pain, he has to arrest that woman to come and explain what she know about drugs. That's the case. VDM said, no, sir, it doesn't go that way. That woman, she's a mother. She's just doing what she wanted to do because her son is locked up. And VDM has spoke with nednwoko to the extent that nednwoko said he is not going to arrest Rita Daniels again, Regina Daniels' mother. Let's watch VDM explanation.
All right, so I kind of spoke to Senator NED. Yeah, I spoke to him, and I was even surprised when I called him. I didn't think he was going to pick the call. I got his number and I called him, and I said, sir, my name is Very Dark Man. And he said, oh, Very Dark Man, I watch your videos. I see it here and there. I said, sir, I am actually calling in respect of the boy that was arrested, Regina Daniels' brother. And I also heard that they've issued a warrant arrest for Regina Daniels' mom. He said, yes, that he must arrest the woman. And I said, sir, please. He said, no, he must arrest the woman because the woman actually triggered something in him. That how would she come out and say his son that died in the UK, he died out of drug abuse, that his own son that died in the UK was a heavy drug dealer? Whereas that is not true, because the boy actually died of heart failure, because the boy does sports. Now his heart fail, and as the heart fail, he died. And that, thank God there's autopsy there. It's not like Nigeria where they don't do autopsy. That immediately person die to know what's and they must do autopsy. It's a must. So the autopsy result, everything is there. So it needs Regina Daniels' mother to come and clarify on that. Do you understand? And then furthermore, they should also go, anybody that wants to investigate should go and do investigation. I say, sir, you don't need all of this. This one, her mother should be. She's a mother. Her picking the laptop. You understand? She's just probably saying all those things because she was talking out of emotion. Sir, please, there's no need to arrest the mother whatsoever. We're talking about the boy that won't arrest him. He said, no, that's in Peking. He said, no, that's in Peking where just buy where see the money begin. They go bring the Peking where not they drink at all. And they bring. I shall say, sir, please, you understand? Please, let her, na mother. And as for the boy, you say, no, it's not that boy, don't threaten her. That boy don't say go beat. And as a matter of fact, it's not as if he's just saying it. That the boy even posted out for social media a couple of times. That this is a boy where he say which of the brother. He shall say train one, go do masters for school. He say one, he sponsor. He just shall just talk, say how dare him come and start. Anyways, that's not the part. So first things first, they are not going to arrest Regina Daniels' mother again. I know you people will not thank me. They will still insult me. That's what they do. I hate me. And also, I didn't know I was this influential. I know I have influential, but I didn't know that, you know, that can tell me say, hello sir, this is Very Dark Man. Like, yeah, Very Dark Man, I know you. You know, it's having senator, you know. After all, anyways, the president even know me. Why am I? But, you know, I didn't think he was going to take the call. Maybe that's why this thing, you understand. But yeah, they will still, they will not thank me now. They will not thank me. Because all these people where the ginger online now, they don't do anything. They will not make any move. They'll just write comment section go plenty, 13,000 comments. They will not make any move. You understand? At least the demon now made the move. Anyways, they say they know they arrest the mama. Next thing now we'll start to debate for the boy. Because at the end of the day, this whole thing a family matter. You understand? A family matter. And we need it to end so that if we focus on the main problem where they go on for Nigeria. If you know end, we cannot focus. Different blocks still they post down. You understand? So we need that to end. Now you people should tell me thank you.
Now, after that all, VDM finalized everything. nednwoko came out to expose certain people who are involved in these drugs with activities with Regina Daniels, and also posted a video of Regina Daniels' brother Sami West coming to his house to threaten his domestic staff and attack his children. He posted something about that, and he clearly stated that he has trained this guy. He has actually helped that family. You see, but the mother of Regina is saying, which one? Oh, what is all these things? But we all know the truth. She's just putting up narratives. Let's stop all the yapping. She's just putting out a narrative. But let's look at the video that nednwoko posted.
an insult. You attempt that thing again, display what I go display for you. I go feel like.
All right, so that was the video. You can see Sammy West in the house threatening people, shouting, and having this confrontation with some of the domestic staffs in Ned Nwoko's house. So Ned Nwoko is saying this is what this guy are doing. But he personally trained this guy at the university. He actually helped them a lot, but he can't actually think far that this guy will be engaging in that act. Now let's look at what Ned Nwoko exposed about the incident that was happening and whatever they are going through. Now, this is what he said. There were at least 2 serious incidents where she left home in the evening and did not return until the next day. The first incident, she returned in the morning around 9 a.m. When I asked where she had been all night, she casually said she was at a nightclub. When I questioned why she would stay out all night, ignoring my calls and refusing to answer my messages, her response was, "You are not my father." That's crazy, man. He's not your father. Then who is he? Who is he? You see, when you get married to a man, typically the man becomes your father because he controls the house. He guides you, he shapes you to become a woman that he wants. So if, okay, sorry to say this, she was very young before she got into marriage, so she doesn't know all this. You see, that's the problem. VDM actually said it. She did not explore, she did not understand what is meant by marriage, what is meant by marrying a man. You see, but when you say, people say, hey, the mother also came out to insult people, and they shut their gutter mouth, she fall in love. Now, come and see. Let's continue. Her response was, "You are not my father, so don't ask me where I was. I found out that she was with Cassie, and that Cassie was staying in Regina's house in Life Camp. Cassie is the chemist and supplier of the group. I had to go to Life Camp at 6 p.m. to ask her to leave with her around Regina. The therapy became a joke. On another occasion, on the kid's birthday, to be precise, I returned home with the kids because Regina said she would stay with her Nollywood friends for dinner. She didn't return until 5 p.m. The next day, I took so much nonsense just for the sake of the case. I also knew that drugs had a lot to do with it. As to her reasons for continuing with drugs, she will always say, just like her mother, that it is a celebrity lifestyle. They will always mention 2 well-known pop stars." So Ned Nwoko is saying that as for the drugs, Regina is doing drugs. As for the drugs, when he asks what is the motive behind, what is the reason, she will always speak like the mother. That is a celebrity lifestyle, and they are going to mention some 2 pop stars. That's crazy, man. I got it, man. Let's move on. Imagine the pain of a husband trying to help his wife recover, only to have the process sabotaged by her siblings and friends, the very people who should have been supporting her healing. This pattern of behavior made it almost impossible for her to recover, each time by smuggling in the same drugs she was fighting to give up. The entire household lived in tension and fear because there are constant harassment, interference, and disregard for boundaries. It will be interesting to know her reasons for the violent behavior in the house the day that Sammy and other siblings came and attacked my staff and security, taking Regina away after doing a video which they posted the next day. Why did they do that video? Why did they post it? They simply planned and orchestrated a script, all in my absence, regardless of the fact that my kids were there. They took away many things from my house. Just clap for them, just clap for them, just clap for them, man. This is the man explaining what is going on. But still, people have the argument that he's a man, he's supposed to keep this thing private. He did not have to be putting out all these things. You see, that's how the society is structured. Men are seen as masculine. They are seen like if something is happening to them, they shouldn't say it. But if a woman said it, cool, she's good to say it. Look, he also have water and blood is in his veins. So forget the fact that he's a man. He has an image to protect. So that's what he's saying is, if not, he wouldn't bother about this. What would the old man talking about all these things for? He has an image to protect. That's why he's saying this, because they are destroying his image, tarnishing the image that he has labored so much to build. You see, so that's the problem we are seeing here. Forget about the yapping or Regina said this, Regina said that, the mother said this. Forget about all that. Let's listen to the story. Including one of my phones, money, and many other items. That's what the man is saying they took out of the house. Everything that happened that day was in my house, in my absence. Nobody was beaten. Nobody could have contemplated that it is a blatantly false to say that I sent thugs to beat Regina in another house. The video that went viral was filmed entirely in front of my house by Regina's sister and her friend. It was a pure Nollywood scenario in front of my property in my absence. Sami should have a life of his own outside Regina's and focus on building his career independently. When his brother Lawrence went to London a couple of years ago to do his master's degree, I personally sponsored him with $75,000 for tuition and upkeep. I sent him abroad partly to help him escape the toxic environment of drug exposure and bad influence around them at the time. Out of fairness, I offered Sami the same opportunity, but he declined, insisting he wanted to remain in Nigeria to pursue his music career. Unfortunately, he has since been arrested several times by both the police and the EFCC. His behavior has become increasingly violent and unstable. What he needs now is a total rehabilitation and professional guidance. Otherwise, his aggressive and self-destructive tendencies will only worsen. So, NED is saying that this family are fan of doing drugs. Yeah, I get it. With their friends. The same. He did that to one of Regina's brother to go outside to do his master's degree, to escape the toxic environment. He did that and he paid $75,000 for his tuition and upkeep. Oh, good man, good man. Out of fairness, he offered the same opportunity to Sami West, but he demanded that he want to stay in Nigeria and pursue his musical career. Yes, it's okay. And he did that for him. But he kept being worsened and being arrested by police and EFCC. That means when he's being arrested, this man will go and take him back. When he's being arrested, this man will take... What did they want? What did they want? Let's move on. This video shows Sami, Regina's brother, repeatedly coming to my house and harassing my children and domestic staff, especially whenever I was not around. His visits were often aggressive and disruptive. This is someone I sponsored through last 2 years at University of Toma. I bought his musical instruments, rented and furnished a flat for him in Abuja, in addition to the house I bought for Regina in Asaba before our marriage for the use of all of them. I also routinely provided allowances to all members of the family, including her mother, Regina Daniels. Indeed, in the last 2 years, I have a record of transferring 125 million naira to her alone. What? Why? Did you marry her mother? Did you get married to Regina's mother? What is it? That's not your responsibility, man. That's not your responsibility. Just do it out of fairness. It's not your responsibility. She has her own career. Let her go build her own career. But she's saying you have no money. She only call you Odogu. So she has invested a lot in you. So which is which? I believe the man because the man was a billionaire before what attached to Regina. So I believe the man. He was a rich man, billionaire, built from scratch by himself. No doubt. So the question is, why is it that he's not having problem with the other wives of his, but just Regina alone? You can clearly see the fact here. Just Regina alone. That means the family of Regina are toxicated. They are just drug lords. Excuse my word. So, but that's what is happening. You can clearly see it over here. But let's move on to this explanation. We'll get there. When Regina started her rehabilitation, there was a clear instructions by the doctor to strictly restrict people, especially her enablers, from having access to her. The therapy was arranged after I noticed troubling changes in her behavior linked to her dependence on certain illegal substances, including going for 48 hours without sleeping and eating every 2 hours. Unfortunately, Sami, Destiny, some of their siblings, together with a few of their friends, notably Sonia Uche Montana, a Nollywood actress, among others, constantly defied those instructions. They will come into the house uninvited, sometimes forcing their way in, and will bring her the same drugs she was being treated for. Instead of helping her recover, they encouraged her addictions and completely frustrated the effort of the doctors and therapists working with her. So the question is simple, Master. Sir, why don't you arrest these people? Issue a warrant for the arrest. Just report them to the police. Let them be arrested. Simple. Because they are causing commotion in your family. Forget about marriage or whatever. Arrest them. They are destroying your image. They are tarnishing the image you have built so far. It is important to note that Lawrence, Sami, his girlfriend Enki, Destiny, Sonia, and others also took the same drugs as Regina. In fact, Lawrence and Sami were the ones who first introduced and supplied these drugs to her. They were deeply involved in the habit themselves, and rather than helping her get better, they kept drawing her back into the same destructive lifestyle. I do not drink alcohol nor smoke. In fact, I am a vegetarian, so I found these characters and behaviors reprehensible and totally unacceptable. Just 4 weeks ago, I woke up around 4 a.m. and realized that Regina was in my room and on the phone. She was clearly high, and she knows that I do not want her in my room in that condition. I asked her to go to her room, and she told me that Sammy's girlfriend was in her room. I was alarmed and angry because that girl should never have been in my house, let alone around Regina, since she is one of the enablers who constantly bring her the substance she is addicted to, secret on the mountain. I told Regina that the girl had to leave, and one of my drivers dropped her off. 30 minutes later, Sammy came to my house shouting and demanding that I come downstairs to face him. He said I had no right to ask his girlfriend to leave my house. He was ranting and threatening, waking up everyone, including the children. I eventually went downstairs and had to instruct the security to physically push him out of my compound. The level of audacity was shocking. Without the influence of drugs, could he have been so bold and disrespectful? It's a question. So currently, this man is facing a lot in his family just because he got married to Regina. And he is helping the family out of a big shade. He's having a lot of problem ups here and there. Those that are simply his kids, if he has spot early and he has given birth to them, they are actually his kids. Nowhere close to him can have the audacity to stand in front of him and disrespect him. Wow, that's good. They did not stop there. On several occasions, they verbally assaulted and intimidated the police officers stationed at the house for security. The officers were simply following the instruction to restrict access for the sake of Regina's recovery, but Sammy and his group would insult and threaten them. Whenever Regina wanted to go out and I was not around, she would become extremely hostile towards the police and domestic staff. She would shout, threaten, and use abusive words, insisting that she must leave the house no matter what. So that's the explanation of NEDnwoko to the public, and he has said a lot upon a lot. I hope you have heard me read everything that he has said. So that's the condition in which the man is flexing in his house. I think he's even tired of this marriage. Now, when he said all those things, Regina came to post something on her snap saying, "Oh, my dear, or my ex-husband, you have actually washed our dirty pants at public." Now, everybody knows, all the world knows that Regina did drugs. Let's read what she posted. Yes, everyone, it is now in history that Regina Daniels did drugs because that was what her husband wanted, believed it or not. Dearest ex-husband. Does it mean she's not married to NEDnwoko again? She's still married whether you like it or okay, just divorce. That's simple. Dearest ex-husband, thanks for breaking the crown you put on my head. No one knew us like us, and I trusted you with all of me, even with my sex tape, which I pray never sees the light. Wow. Listen to here carefully. I trusted you with all of me, all of you. I trusted you with all of me, even with my sex tape, which I pray never sees the light. Oh, nice. Sex tape? Well, oh, okay. Their husband and wife. So, sex tape is up to them. You see? But I don't think the man is so damn to the extent that to post that. It's not that, it's not those kind of young people that do. No. Just forget about that. Let's move on. But you have always been a step ahead negatively. Foolish me. When I married you at 17, correct this. You did not marry this man at 17. You are just putting out a narrative. You married him at 19 years. All the world, everybody knows. Even your mother said it. So it's simple, not 17. Why are you saying 17? Let's move on. Was I on drugs? She was asking her Ned question. I thank God for the time. My name is ruined for now, but I will rewrite my story. The narrative will be dead and gone. Now that I have let the one thing you have on me out, what else? It's time to fight with all of me in court. I'm not backing down now. You narcissist, manipulative bastard. I'm so pained. I'm ruined. You all can laugh, but the laughter won't be for long as I serve my God. Wow. So it's true that Regina did drugs. And you can clearly see it in this, that she is saying, as far as you have spotted the only one thing you had on me, you let it out. Now, what else again? She is going to fight him in court. Narcissist. Oh, that's great. That's great, man. Guys, that's what is happening in the family of NEDnwoko and Regina between them. And the saga is becoming a sagarian. That's how I see it. So, right now, what do you have? What are your opinions on this current issue that's happening in NEDnwoko's house and Regina Daniels' life, the mother, the siblings? Whatever it is, drop your opinion in the comment section. Thanks for watching this channel.